Hello and welcome to another side play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Shards. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, you can go to their Patreon, which is $5 a month. So, on the last side play, we started doing Tate's side stuff, which consisted of saying that we'd want to smooch a boy, and more. Let's see, tricking Cole, or attempting to, not wooing that guy that looks pretty attractive, but then, was a joke. Switching the thing that we're actually being like, ooh, woo to Ollie, but then also going like, hey, we're not gonna go follow Tate into the forest. This might be a bit. But yeah, since we didn't follow Tate in the forest, she's like, oh, you're still here. Why don't you follow after Ollie, Ooh, woo. So yeah, we're shadowing him, like a shadowy person who shadows things. Shadowy. Bit my tongue again. I let go of the petite mouse and helped him gather the rest of his papers. My unintentional chase made him drop. Hey, those files and books and binders or whatever look heavy, and since you already gathered most of that stuff anyway, I'll just take them from you. You don't mind, right? No, Before he can respond, I reach down and grab and take his load. Ha! Load. Oh, alright. That doesn't seem to bother me at all. I'll just do something else with my hands. God, isn't that the truth sometimes? As I walk further down the hall, I realize that I'm technically in control of our destination, now that his stuff is in my possession. I feel like we didn't get to talk enough, because of all of Tate's problems. It's okay, I don't like talking anyway. Tate. He does get into a lot of trouble, doesn't he? Do tell. I've been here for less than a day, and I already had to save him from detention, and who knows what he's gone up to now, outside the barrier. Yeah. Marina spends a lot of time trying to talk him out of some of his ventures. My office is this way, actually. Oh, I know. I just thought we'd walk the long way, since I like talking to you. He's blushing again. Get sign. Or he's close to having a panic attack, because he's being harassed by an idiot. And how do you know where his office is anyway? I don't, but going in a straight line without any turns can't be the right way. You like to get the gods of luck and fate to do all the work, don't you? I have an affinity for collecting powerful beings in my entourage. Bleh, you're making me sick. Just continue talking to the mouse and shut up. So, what's it like being a vice leader? It's a lot of fun, actually. He brightens up at my question. This is clearly a dear subject for him. I get paid in both money and extra credits to do my paperwork all day, which honestly, I would do it for free. Yeah, another nerd. The shard's full of them. I would have never guessed. And sometimes I steal from Marina's work too, whenever she seems too busy to do it all. I'm pretty sure she knows, since she's very smart. And pretty. The prettiest. Sure is pretty. I hope we get to woo her. Anyways, you two get along well, don't you? You can say that. She's like, a good, how do you say? Friend? Yes. Let's go with that. When did you become her vice leader? Actually, she became my leader. I was supposed to take the previous leader's place when she graduated, but I really don't want the attention. I'm embarrassed to say this, but I'm a little anxious at times. No way! Another shocking revelation. Yeah. So Marina took the previous leader's place, but I don't mind being the vice leader. It's fun, as I said previously. I can also mention you don't say a word to complete strangers or to people you don't like. That's right. I think more people should. He looks up at me with realization in his eyes and chuckles. It's funny. You seem to be different. Let's get a room already. Let's try that one, I guess. How so? First of all, you carry my stuff, which usually doesn't happen. I don't let anyone touch my stuff, but for some reason, it doesn't really bother me at the moment. It came onto me a little strong, but that interaction does give me some adrenaline and other good chemicals and made me realize things about myself. About my opinion and emotions of you, to be more precise. Despite that, you have a calm aura around you, and I can't quite explain where that came from. It's called basic bitch syndrome. He's not calm, mousy, just boring. Like you're talking, Mr. Sarcasm is my whole personality. Keep telling yourself that. I know I'm perfect. He takes a couple of steps in front of me. I thought he might just run away again, but he goes past the next hallway intersection with a couple rapid steps. Hey, is your office supposed to be this way? Yeah, but I thought we could go with an extra echelon route. If your arms aren't hurting, that is. Not at all. Let's continue. Yes, haha. Yes, my plan is working. You literally just had a basic conversation with the guy, and he happened not to hate you after harassing him. That's not a plan. He probably has a feline kink, or something. Or a power dynamic fetish. Although, there are certainly better candidates than your noodle arms around here. We might have refused to round the corner, but somebody else decided it instead, and are greeted by a worried Marina, whose expression changes to excitement when she sees us. Hey, you two. I'm surprised to see you still wandering the hallways. I'm coming from your office, Holly, and seeing how you're missing, I thought you might have been kidnapped by a big, mean snow leopard. She nudges me playfully, but hot people should never do that, since it has a slightly different, more potent effect on me than they think. I do too. I was kidnapped, in a way. But I gave my consent to being shoved. Whoa, look at that! What am I seeing in the window? It's crazy. Good thinking. You don't want to be outed for your inappropriate uwu advances. They both direct their eyes towards the window on your right, confused. Thankfully, something odd is actually happening. You unlucky bastard. Oh no, poor guy. Are they gonna throw him off? Wait, what's happening again? I pay close attention to the ruckus going on the other side of the building on the 3rd floor. An angry mob is getting ready to throw someone out the window. I have to intervene. I don't think it's necessary. Look, before Marina can do anything, I see Dallin and Aiden's figures find their way through the crowd and helping the guy down. Phew, they have it covered. Poor Alvy. What was that? Dallin Shard members are known to be a bit extreme when it comes to rule breaking. That's all I'll say. We should be thankful it appears to end with a happy ending. We try to forget whatever's happening there, although the numerous questions appear in my mind. Marina changed the subject, diverting our attention to the pile of papers in my arms. Aren't these reports I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow? Oliver's ears, spring up. Well, I thought you wouldn't mind if I just did them for you. Like graphs. She giggles, shaking her head. You let someone other than me touch your beloved graphs? I hope that isn't a problem. I just thought I'd help, since I'm the reason he's wandering these hallways. It's the opposite of a problem, actually. Really? You see, Ollie... She stops herself when she notices Oliver's piercing stare. I would appreciate it if you didn't expose all my insecurities in public. Or desires. Ooh? Did it glance my way at that last part? Sorry about that. You're right. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. I got a bit distracted as well because of Aiden and Dallin. Their witch hunting incidents kind of escalated. Nope, hope nobody was hurt. And no trouble at all. We had fun. Isn't that right, Oliver? Have face. I'm older than both of you. You're never told to be cared for, especially by friends. What kind of friends would we be if we don't use our intimidating height to protect you? And muscle. Well, about that. I have muscle, if you say so. I suppose I can't be too mad at you, even if you did make Cody follow me. Sorry about that. I know you don't like it, but hey, at least you know you didn't end up daydreaming your way into the garden again. That's a fair point. Do you have problems with concentrating, Oliver? That's precisely it. I just find it hard to focus. I'm not an actual child, thank you very much. When I see color, I don't usually see. A new portrait in the... no, when I see color I don't usually see. A new portrait in the hallway, a new face walking past me. I can't help but lose focus on what I'm doing. Unless Marina's around. Yep, glad to be your anchor. That's so sweet. Well, I think you're now not the only one with that kind of affection on me. What do you... Oh, I see. That's a relief. Affection? Have that effect on me. She did get along just fine. More than I anticipated. Did you plan all this? Some of it, and more. Well, the more happened soon. Ooh? Redness engulfs his cheeks. I'm confused, but happy to be part of this. Don't worry about a thing, Cody. She directs her head towards the window, which now provides less light than it first came in. This may also be the first time she stopped looking at me since she arrived. The sun's going down. Maybe we should get a move on. Already? It feels like we just started talking. I'm surprised as well. Time flies when you're having fun. Hey Ollie, do you think we should... She gestures towards me with her eyes only. Oh yes, I think we could. In fact, I'd love it, or at least like it. What is that about? Oh Cody, are you hungry? I now realize I haven't eaten anything at all today, and my lunch is still in my backpack. I doubt I would still eat those ham sandwiches after this warm, sunny afternoon. Ravenous. Come with us. I mean, in like half an hour. It's Tuesday, so we usually like to go to the semi-fancy restaurants by the shore in the evening. Aren't we, of course? Consider our thanks for your time. You helped Tate, then us. It's only fair. What happens if we don't accept their invitation? This fruit gives me too many things. I guess we'll put this in this folder. They'll accept the invitation. Well, if you insist, it would be rude to refuse. Well, nice. In that case, meet us at the plaza. And Ollie said half an hour from now. What about dress code? I reckon what you're wearing is fine. Yes, we too are a bit colorful, so we'll dial it down. But you're fine. Great. In that case, I'll be glad of help. Marina gathers Oliver's papers, carrying them in instead, but lets him keep his red binder. Just so the little critter has something to do with his hands. With that, they walk away smiling at each other. Yep, the beauty and the handsome. Marvelous pair. What now? We've got half an hour, and no preparations needed. I think we'll go find Tate. Hopefully he's back by now. How would you know where he is? He teleports around. He could be literally anywhere. I'll say wait in the front garden. If he comes back to the academy, we'll see him. If not, maybe we'll find Dallin or Aiden at least. Worst case scenario, I spend half an hour on this beautiful garden. Or in this beautiful garden. Thankfully, the worst of it's not come yet, as I see the broom come down from the sky. Who else is from the broom favorite cat in the world? If he's your favorite cat, why did he, would you have not ditched him? Shh, voice of reason inside my head. Tate did not notice me yet, but he does have an exciting expression on. Hey, Tate, over here. He turns around in surprise and makes his way towards me with half a smile. More like a relieved one, I should say. Hey again, spare signature. Is that my title I have? Spare signature? Well, you would have a better one if you came with me earlier. Sorry, I'm not sure I had my priorities straight. How was it, your little escapade? You seem happy when you landed. Once again, I would have been better if you were there, probably. But I did have fun. As for why exactly I'm in a good mood, despite my traitor friend, you're never gonna let this go, are you? Nope. As I was saying, I can't disclose my secret just yet. But I'm sure as hell want to, sooner or later. I'll wait patiently for juicy secrets coming by my way then. Speaking of secrets, would you be so kind as to disclose what the dorm building you were assigned in? Considering you spend the whole day with Marina and Oliver, you must know. I kind of completely forgot about that. Seriously? The whole day you just wasted like that? It would have been the perfect opportunity to ask. I know, I'm stupid. Maybe it's for the best, since I forgot as well. Then why are you the one lecturing me? Hey, I was busy, alright? So, let's not point fingers and go ask Marina about those dorm rooms. Who knows? Maybe we'll be neighbors. Where do you usually sleep, if not in the dorm room? What kind of question is that? Obviously my Oh. She told you, didn't she? A little bit, yes. Well, for your information, I do have a home, but even so, I prefer to camp out most of the time. I like nature and freedom. That's not very surprising. Should I go find them then, before it's too late? Actually, about Marina, I think she's a little busy. How do you know? Or what do you know exactly? Well, as you know, I spent some time with her and Ollie. Ah, those two are so much more fun to hang around than me, huh? Rub it in. It's not like that. No, I get it. Ollie, huh? What happened to Oliver? Or do you wooed him? Hey, that's not fair. Not yet. Yet, at least. Look, I'll promise that next time. Or that next time, I'll be ready for whatever you have in mind. Maybe something that doesn't involve too much danger? Deal? It seems to line up after his second thinking. Fine. So, where is she? She's getting ready to go to dinner with Oliver. I predict an hour and a half from when she should be free. Then we're just gonna have to wait for them to finish their fancy dinner, huh? Actually, dear Lord, they invited you too, didn't they? Yes. Well, don't let me stop you then. You're not jealous, are you? Me? Jealous? I might just be. And what's wrong with that? They're stealing my hunter partner. And if you already told them yes, then you should go. And while you're at it, find out what our rooms are, would you? Will do. Although, where should I find you later? I'll find you. Oh, okay. Have fun on date. Psm. With a scuff, he teleports away. Date? It's not a date, is it? I'm not sure what counts as a date these days. In my time, you'd go hunting barehanded, and then you exchange the prey with each other as gifts. The one with the biggest catch goes on top. What if it's male and female? Did I stutter? Seems complicated. Thankfully, flowers and chocolate is where traditions end. Yeah. I need to be more decisive. So here goes nothing. Fine decision. Condoms? Question mark? Flowers. Because who wears condoms? Though I do wonder, we cross the line of condoms as a gift? Serious question. Obviously, but it would also be so fucking funny. Please do. Condoms is thin. Might throw in some lube just as well. Feeling generous. Man, you're really a woo one. No wonder we're making such a wonderful pair. Like an old married couple, picking each other every minute. But old love is the strongest kind of love. Though, let's roll back, because I want to see the reaction of both. Yeah, we already did that thing, so let's have to keep a mental image, because we still have to do that, kind of being like, hey, we were completely by your side and pure, but what happens if we say we're not a woo by lying? Though I wonder if it's kind of one of those things where it'd be like, yeah, of course, I've had a woo all over the place. Okay, I lie. You know, because it do be like that. Sometimes. How are we on time? Okay, we got time. Let's go with flowers and then we'll go again. I think flowers are so boring. You can make yourself useful and tell me where I can find an open store at this hour. Let me scan the air. Permission granted. This side of town, opposite the academy, is a careful, lively, full of lights at this hour. Over there, most people are asleep and stores seem non-existent. Found a couple. Nice. Are they nearby? There's a flower shop and general goods store right next to each other. Both of them seem nice enough, though. Just walk straight ahead and take the first left on and then another left. I follow Scribble's direction, arriving at front of the stores. They look quite inviting, bright, and friendly signs, saying things like, "Enter Blossom City. The flower can say it better, and search for more, we're here." I'm at the door of the flower shop, tingling some kind of chimes that alert the owner that customers arrived. Ah, good evening. How may I help you? Hi, I was looking to buy some flowers. I'll go with 2 small bouquets. Nothing too fancy, just to show I care. 2? So, not for a date, eh? Well, it's sort of a date. There's just 2 of them. Ooh-hoo, play you are, sir, I see. No, we're friends. Well, it's complicated. They're both very different, so I'm not sure what exactly I'm even looking for. No better person to ask a professional flower vendor than, eh? Tell me about these two friends of yours. Let's see, one of them's a white fox. She seems to like purple and pink a lot. She's elegant and distinguished. She likes art and good leader. And for the other one, he's small, shy mouse. He likes to work, specifically potion crafting and graphs. He seems very intelligent, but not too confident. Very introverted as well. I got it, just wait for a moment. He walks in the back, mumbles to himself, reappears moments later with 2 bouquets. Here we go. For lady you desired. A nice arrangement of purple roses, and nothing says elegant. More than a handful of roses in full bloom, decorated with frailer greenery. And for the gentleman, he seems to appreciate wild but beautiful side of nature. Assortment of wild, colorful specimens. Here we have irises, daisies, lupins, and many more. The nerd would absolutely be into flowers that have practical purpose like that. What say you? Say it's absolutely perfect. Thank you very much. I'll take both. Fantastique. That'll be 130, including tax. Something wrong? No, totally fine. Obviously, that's a fair price for some flowers. I take out money from a backpack and hand it to man, but find it hard to let go when his hands touch those bills. Have a nice evening. Consider going by the general store next door for more date ideas. It might come to a surprise to find out who runs the store. Ho ho ho. I'll think about it. Goodbye. I doubt I have the money to afford more date ideas. And so, with the flowers in hand, I go meet the location we agreed on. It would be about that time. The moons are both shining, being covered by the occasional cloud, leaving many stars as the only noticeable light, save for the scattered street lamps. Although there are still a couple of minutes left until the meeting deadline, a fox and mouse stand nearby at the fountain, in the center of the plaza, noticing me as I approach. Hey. You both look really nice. Thanks. Thank you. This is no big deal. This is our usual dinner style. I admit, most of the students are wearing quite avant-garde clothes. Not you, though. You're very formal. She's calling you boring. She's not. Shut up. Did I keep you waiting too long, did I? Or didn't keep you? We just got here, actually. Our preparation time estimate was a bit overreached, to say the least. Now that we're all here, why not get there earlier? You must be starving, Cody. You can say that twice. Just a second before that. I just thought I'd get you both of those something. I thank you for your time. I hand Marina the rose bouquet with wildflowers to Ollie, which surprises both of them more than I thought. This is very thoughtful of you. Thank you. She smiles at them, shyly at first, until the sweet aroma hits her nose properly, at which point she buries her face in them. And they're delightful as well. Ollie studies each specimen type in this gift, blushing more and more as it does so. This is good-ass music right here, I have to say. I can make tea blends with some of these. I'm glad you like them. I like you both, so it's the least I can do to show my appreciation. Somehow, I created a warm but also awkward atmosphere in my gesture. Ollie's the most grateful for my gift, since he now has something to clutch in his arms instead of his usual papers. Pretty sure they're just flustered that they got date gifts all of a sudden. You might be right. Still, it was definitely the right move. We finally arrive at the actual restaurant. The waves of the ocean can be heard hitting the edge of the cliff far below. It is a seafood basket restaurant, and the ocean view of the marine life decorations. Even at first glance, this is definitely screams fancy. Fancy enough that we aren't even going to enter without somebody greeting us first. Who is he? He's from Dallin's route. He's like from the bar or something? Good evening, sirs. The white cat, with round spectacles, gives the start of our evening. I'll be your waiter tonight. Do not hesitate to let me know if there is anything I can do for you. Please, follow me to your reserved seats. Proper as always, Sebastian. I told you, you don't have to bring all your classiness around us. We're friends. Miss, if you wish to have fun, you're better off going to the Dragon's Burrow. The waiter there would be happy to act in the way you want. Self-promotion? My father wants more young people in there. Students are too busy nowadays. Chelsea and Nathan are worth 100 clients. They are scaring away other customers. That checks out. Anyway, this is Cody, by the way. We do have a lot in common. Why? Because our fur is white? I expected more from you, Miss Marina. Don't joke like that. He doesn't know your sense of humor. You're right. I apologize. Pleased to meet you, Cody. Pleasure is all mine. You'll have a good time with these two, I'll guarantee. I don't doubt that. Here we are, and there's the menu. Sebastian helps Ollie up on his elevated seat, and I hurried to pull Marina's chair as well. The gesture she appreciates with a nod. He then does the same to my chair. I've never had a chivalry card being played for me before, and this makes me feel nice. He places the menu in front of me and lights up the candles. I'll be back in a minute. That's a weird candle thingy. Only one menu on the table. Everyone waits for someone else to make the move before Marina's muzzle spouts a sly grin. My dear Cody, this is your first time here. Why don't you take a look at first? Then you can order everyone something. Wouldn't it be better if one of you ordered? You know what's good around here. Everyone's taste buds are different. We don't want your first experience here to be an unpleasant one because of a failed meal. She saw the sly mouse caught up with her teasing as well. Alright, I guess I will. I opened up the menu and looked through. Crap. I don't understand a thing. What is this? French? Where are the pictures? You're holding it upside down, dear. Oh. Okay. Now I can actually get to order something. Just gotta get past the shame real quick. He disappeared. I'm running out of time. Sebastian has already approaches our table again, as if smelling my anxiety. Are you ready to order? Thankfully, Marina saved me some time by ordering drinks for the table, and tea for Ollie, and some wine for us too. Now it's my turn. Seafood pasta. Also, I'm seeing those moons in the background. How the hell would that work? They seem to be crescents in different directions. Seafood pasta? Seafood pasta sounds lovely and in season. Yes, that does actually sound nice. I'm not sure I've ever had it before. It'll be a first. And for the gentleman, Ollie would want pasta primavera. 90 roasted pork. Stuffed mushrooms and mashed potatoes? Of course, I remember Ollie's a vegan. He would never forget, and I would never forget that. Hell, we'll have some stuffed portobello mushrooms and a bed of mashed potatoes. Hey, you remembered I'm vegetarian. Sure. I was kind of preparing to get hit with the shrimp or crab, even pork or something silly like that. Please, I would never. As for my meal, I kept it simple with a nice steak and medium rare. I'm not the biggest fan of seafood, but I just cannot order any. We're right next to the ocean, for crying out loud. So I settled for shrimp cocktail as well. Sebastian walks away, and Marina makes a serious demeanor. Did I do something wrong? Cody. At this moment, the Sorcery Shard has not one but 2 recommended students in it. So, I just wanted to make sure I stress this enough. Do not run around with your head in the sky and chest forward. Your title should not be boasted about. I wasn't planning on it. Unless I did something without realizing? No, you did not. That's why I want to congratulate and thank you for it. We've only known each other for a day, and yet I have a feeling we'll get along far better than expected. Her gentle smile comes back. Excuse me for a moment. I need to powder my nose. She gets up and walks away. I'm not the only one who dislikes being around people, you know. Marina is elegant, beautiful, and royal, but that doesn't mean she's approachable to just anyone. Let's say she's some kind of snob. Far from it. She likes to make sure people are trustworthy and kind enough to be around your real friends, as well as yourself. Huh. You speak very confidently about her. Do I? I can see you like her. Yeah, just, no, not in that way. No, romantically? No. That is, what is this about romance I'm hearing? Gossiping with the king of tea? Are you, Cody? You came back fast. Her black nose has a very thin layer of powder across the whole surface. She means that literally. Nothing like that. Funny thing, I was just asking Ollie here. I glanced at him to see if he perhaps is not talking. Oh, if I should perhaps stop talking and not divulge our conversation, but he seems okay with it. Ask him if you have any romantic feelings of some sort. Sorry if it's a bit sudden. I might have been wrong impression at first. Oh, no big deal. I can agree that from the side that it might not look at it, but me being so motherly over him. But that's how I treat most of my friends. Ollie is as straight as the 4th of July, after all. Straight? Also, let me just look over here for one thing. Yeah. Surprising. He likes girls? But also sus. He did have an awoo, didn't he? Straighten my face. He rubs the back of his head and chuckles. Pretty accurate. I bet he's a freak. As for me, I'm more fit for the ladies, but I wouldn't say no to any partner that deems themselves worthy. I see. Good for you. Never settle for less. She pops open a wine bottle Sebastian brought. Crimson, dark, flower wine. Strong alcohol, feel. Yet very fruity. Orders come by one as well, and everyone seems satisfied with our meal. For half an hour, we discuss Shard-related things, and the life of a new year inside it, to be more precise. About other leaders, other friends, teachers, etc. I remember to ask about my dorm, and Marina gives me my keycard, as well as lunch card and dinner card. I'm not sure why it doesn't cover breakfast either. I also remember my things are inside the academy, so they're going to make Tate bring them to me in the morning. I found out Maria can't handle her alcohol at all, so even if we drank only half a wine bottle between the two of us, she's pretty tipsy. She even starts to flirt with Sebastian, the server, as he passes by. She's frightfully bad at it, having poetic lines such as, Your skeletal structure must be immaculate because your posture is simply spine-tinglingly perfect. You've got the support of a well-aligned vertebral column and the grace of a ballet dancer. It is anatomically impressive. Thankfully, she is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen, so we all know uwu comments coming from her cannot be considered harassment. It do be like that? Anyone else would you put on the list? Although uwu is a bit of a reach, her words are edging on creepy. I'd like to see the liver from the inside. Ollie's a bit embarrassed about the way she acts, but not concerned. It must be somewhat normal occurrence. Sebastian reassures us that she's always very well behaved. She just gets very attached to anatomy when she's like this. In any case, the atmosphere here is far thinner than the moment we sat down, so maybe I can talk about more personal stuff. They both told me before that their hobbies outside work and school, so maybe I should occupy one of them by talking about that. I think we should call that with this thing. So, end of this not quick look, side play? Yeah, side play. So please comment, cause I like comments, tell me to like, dislike. Tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like my YouTube and would like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out others that have animals that control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to control the pet I must be tired because I'm like, if you want to play this game, control the pet population. It's like, Anyways, if you want to play this game, newest version, they have a Patreon for $5 a month. And yeah, until next time, me, GamerWolfSix. Let Shards side play. There might not be because we jumble these up. God, I've been doing this hot thing for a while today. How many hours? Oh, about 4 hours of furry visual novels. Thanks and see ya.